What's good, YouTube family? Back at it, you feel me? Hey, today I'm not complaining, man. Today I'm not complaining. We've gained 2 subscribers. Hey, man, shout out to y'all, shout out to y'all, shout out to y'all. We are now on 45, and hey, man, today's the 28th of April, bruh. Let's get to 50, gang. 5 more left. Let's get to 50. When is this month ending? On the 30th or the 31st? Hey, man, let's get to 50. Hey, and if we get to 50, I might do something different, you feel me? Maybe I might jump on Omegle, or maybe y'all tell me what I should do when we get to 50 so that like I can show, you feel me, some appreciation, yeah, you feel me, to show that I love and appreciate you guys, you feel me? But and hey, man, let's not waste any time. Let's jump into today's segment. Today I'm gonna be reacting to Tommy G, Life of a British Billionaire. Amen. I mean, we need some bit of motivation, you feel me, gang? Some motivation to keep us going, gang. You feel me? So that we can peep how people are living out there, man. You feel me? So, hey, man, let's see what they have for the boy.
How old were you when you made your first million?
I was actually 24.
Are you a 7 days a week kind of guy?
Absolutely, 20 hours a day. I try and get 4 hours sleep.
What is the best single investment you have ever made?
In the West Virginia, all mine.
What makes your tequila different?
Better quality, 8 different expressions, 3 flavors.
Yeah! Nicky Diablo!
Bloody hell, mate.
There are roughly 3,500 billionaires on Earth, and to put this kind of wealth into perspective, if you earn $10,000 an hour working 40 days a week, it would take you a whopping 48 years to achieve billionaire status.
What the fuck? Nah, but I can't lie, but there's a huge gap to bridge, gang. 10K a month for 8 years to reach a billionaire status. I mean, some of us who are going to scale up way to get a job, we won't even reach this level, gang. But hey, man, let's see.
$1 billion is an insane amount of money. Meet Rob Fitzpatrick. This British billionaire made a considerable fortune in his 20s when he sold.
Gang, I mean, if they give me 1 billion euros right now, bro, can't lie, I might low-key be set for life, gang.
A marketing company in the UK for £300 million. Since then, he's built a massive globe-spanning portfolio of luxury real estate, precious metal holdings, stocks, equities in various ventures, and has business ties stretching from Dubai to the Turks and Caicos. Today, I'm shadowing him in New York City as he builds the next gem in his empire, Naked Diablo, a premium tequila he intends to scale into a billion-dollar brand. In this episode, we spend the day with Rob and attempt to demystify the game of money. We cover how billionaires largely avoid paying taxes, how Rob views passing down wealth to his kids, and what it looks like to build a billion-dollar business. Let's begin, folks, but first, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
Running a small really. Number one, easy to know, that I need to go do is the link in my pinned comment.
I mean, gang, we're not here for ads, gang. We're not here for ads.
All right, folks, we are here in New York, and we are here doing a piece on a British billionaire, mate. Now, we're going to talk money. I think it's fascinating to be a fly in the wall with a billionaire. I mean, how does he operate? How does he move? How does he close deals? We're here for a little adventure and to learn, and we're going to go meet this guy. Come on in.
I'll call you soon.
What's his name? Rob Fitzpatrick. Rob Fitzpatrick.
Hey,
Great to meet you.
how you doing,
Is this British, gang?
brother? Good to meet you. Already closing deals this early in the morning.
Always. No, I've got a few friends here in New York, obviously. So just making phone calls and making some arrangements and stuff.
Okay, and you're a British man.
Of course.
What brings you out to New York?
On business.
Yeah?
Always here on business. And to meet you, of course.
Yes. Okay, so 2 main missions in New York, promoting the tequila business and promoting the
Naked Diablo. Nah, the name is Loki 5.
reality show that's coming out, or documentary. Well, we'll see if I behave myself. Maybe I'll have a little bit of tequila, but I'm a lightweight, you know what I mean?
Really?
I
Well,
am.
this stuff you're going to love. So we're going to go and meet Mark at a marketing agency at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Because he's got some proposals that he wants to do for us.
So, in researching online, I see that there's not a lot of stuff on the internet. My guess is that a lot of people in your shoes, you scrub the internet to keep yourselves private.
From a
Can you tell me about that?
security standpoint, Tommy, yeah? I was driving home one night many years ago, pulled up to my electric gates, and as I did that, people jumped out from behind trees and shit. Sawn off shotgun, took my Frank Muller.
Gang. 43K. Bro, that's a car, gang. Damn.
Conquistador King watch. Then they drove off with the SUV.
And this was in England?
In England, in Manchester, yeah, just outside Manchester.
You're kind of in a position where on one end, you'd love nothing more to be proud.
Conquistador.
Bro, nah, wait. How much is this, gang? How much is this, gang? I mean, bro, I might as well pick a watch, gang. I might as well pick a watch 43. All my days. USD to ZAR. Nah, gang. It was 43, 5, 7, 6, I guess. 723,722 rand. Damn, gang. Wanna watch?
Or King watch. Then they drove off with the SUV.
And this was in England?
In England, in Manchester, yeah, just outside Manchester.
You're kind of in a position where on one end, you'd love nothing more to be private, but on the other end, to make money, you have to market, and to be market, sometimes you have to be visible.
Yeah.
So how do you walk that balance?
Well, it's been a very difficult balance. The documentary and the TV show was to create awareness, create followers, generate sales, generate distribution interest, but more importantly, increase the asset value of the company. So that's how we kind of stepped out from that complete anonymity to blow up the brand.
And how many countries are you in for your brand, your tequila?
Well, in Europe alone, there's 27 countries. And the expansion is just literally now we're putting a foot.
Nah, I can't lie. Uncle's pushing, gang. 27. He's pushing his tequila in 27 countries in Europe. Nah, man. This is motion, gang.
Down to really go for it in a big, big way.
You travel a lot, I would imagine.
Always
I mean, gang, if you're not getting inspired, you expired, gang.
on the go.
You enjoy it?
I love it. So we're going to go and meet Mark Anderson from...
And dog, I like the fact that, like, he's calm. Like, dog, he's low-key. Like, if you were to meet this person in public, you'd be like, ah, dog, it's just an ordinary person. But then, hey, man, he got it like that. It tells you that, wait, all of this are fleshy people on the gram and everything. They ain't got shit, boy. Real people are relaxed.
Dolphin Entertainment. They're a New York listed group. Because of our Tequila Naked Diablo, they've got some marketing ideas and initiatives they want us to, to consider and roll out on, because we're always looking at ways to, increase market share and cash flow as well.
And gang, I'm out here saying that what low-key, he looks like an ordinary person. Dog, you'll find out that this coat is what my like a young 9k euros. This shirt, you'll find out maybe it's Ralph Lauren or I don't know, maybe 500 USD. Yeah.
We're in this new creator economy where everyone that has some sort of name is trying to launch their own deodorant or a liquor or product, but there's a lot of competition.
But you know why? Because it's consumable, so it's repeatable. You don't just get one sale, you get sales continuously over and over and again. So if you get into the consumer...
Shit, if I start my own brand and like I sell, you feel me, like a bottle, like a tequila or brandy, are y'all gonna support, gang?
space, you make fortunes.
What made you get into tequila of all things?
Funny thing is, we got into the tequila space purely by accident. For 20
We call it Dusty Tatiana.
plus years, we'd owned bars, restaurants and clubs in the UK, and it's
I'm
called
kidding.
El Diablo Tequila and Taco Bar. And my oldest son, Lee, said to me, Dad, why don't we start our own tequila brand? Well, Tommy, I completely dismissed it offhand because I'm a lot older than you are, but my recollection of tequila was waking up the next day feeling horrible, feeling sick. But Worry was super smart. He handed it over to our marketing guys who came back and said, this thing is blowing up. At some point, tequila will take over the vodka for the biggest segment of the alcohol space. But everything we do has to be premium, smooth, quality, that's our ethos. So all of our tequila flavors are reposado based, and our reposados are aged for a minimum of 10 months in a barrel.
Would you say, of all the different business you do, that you try and be in the premium space rather than the
Always.
low price?
That's where all the money is.
Yeah?
Yeah. The margins are bigger.
Our next stop is to a marketing firm where two gentlemen are going to be pitching Rob on a proposal to help grow his tequila brand.
Good morning. Going to the 23rd floor, Dolphin Entertainment, Mark Anderson. Hey. Mark, how are you?
Great to see
Good
you.
to see you. And
Good,
you,
welcome.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good to meet you, Tommy.
Tommy,
How are you?
Mark,
I mean, look how foggy that is.
did you bring that with you? Is
I
this
must,
from Manchester?
I must have done.
Rob, I don't know if you can guess this, but how many employees would you think you have?
Oh, we have close to 200
And around the world?
around the world, yeah.
High-level players, it seems like what they're really good at is finding an expert right-hand man, manager.
People that are better than who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes.
most people are better than me.
Yeah.
So you're more big picture, long-term vision.
Yeah,
You're not playing in the day-to-day.
More of a visionary.
Yeah.
You know, this is where we want to get to. This is how quick we would like to get there.
Yeah.
Please help us do it.
But
You know, over to you guys.
Are you a 7 days a week kind of guy?
Absolutely. 20 hours a day.
Shit, 20 hours a day, gang. That means you sleep for only like 4 hours.
Because of the time difference of you know, the different markets that we're in, you have to be.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's why I look so bad, Tommy,
You didn't
for
know that.
55. I try and get 4 hours sleep.
How do you
I mean, gang, in order for you to gain something, you gotta lose something. In order for you to gain money, you gotta lose time. In order for you to gain time, you gotta lose money. Just like that. Just have to choose, gang.
see the markets changing right now? Because, like, do you still see the United States as one of the financial superpowers, or do you feel like we're an
Absolutely.
empire on
No,
decline?
absolutely.
Yeah.
No one can touch the US. Not militarily, but also monetarily as well. Can't get near the US. Good to meet you in person.
Yeah.
How are you?
You doing all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Show me the bathroom.
Mark, Charlie, you know, one of the main reason I'm here in New York is, you know, got a lot of media stuff
Yep.
going on. We've got TMZ interviewing us. The idea is blow the brand up, blow
Yeah.
up the TV show, the documentary, and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Simon, what's the update on Salt Key?
The outline, approval with consent that we've actually got from government at the moment,
Yeah.
Damn, it also shares real estate. No, I got it like that. But
it basically approves us as it does in the Bahamas, it approves us as partners and developers and landowners. You know, if we wanted to push the numbers up slightly, we could do. But at the moment, you know, the figures work very nicely the way it is.
Yeah.
We're looking for, smaller numbers, but higher value,
Yeah.
8 million and up, really.
Is that what the villas will get? 8 million for each one, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. The five beds will. 'Cause,
Yeah.
They're all, pretty much beachfront.
All right, perfect. That's good news. I'm going to meet Abjijit, and just to finalise the 160 million we're going to provide for the Dubai hotel, yeah? All right, Simon, I'll catch you later. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
I think a lot of people right now, like, we're in an era where I read that more people than ever are having 2 jobs in America. More people than ever are graduating college and not having a job.
Yeah.
Making money, it feels like it's coming out of a lot of people's hands. Like, it's the American dream is slipping away. What would be your perspective on that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the sad thing is, going back many, many decades, 1 job would be enough to sustain a family. Now 2 isn't even enough. So people are looking for the get me out of jail scenario.
Did you grow up wealthy?
Absolutely not. My dad was my inspiration and the reason that I became as successful as I did. You know, go to work, come home, have your tea or your evening meal, and go to bed. That was it. And I was 18 at the time, and I thought, I cannot have a life like this. Love my dad to like you won't believe.
What did he do?
He was an upholsterer. The proudest moment in my life wasn't when I made my first million. My dad saying to a friend of mine, we would not have seen the world if it wasn't for Robert and Michelle, that's my wife.
Let's head to our next spot.
Yeah.
How old were you when you made your first million?
I was actually 24.
damn, gang. Means I still have time, gang, because I'm below 20, by the way.
And how'd you make it?
I had a marketing company. Are you familiar with the term closed user group? So a closed user group is basically you're using a number of people to leverage for products and services. And we offer discounts on everyday living, a bit like cashback,
Or Groupon.
concierge and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but in a bigger scale.
And how old were you when you made your first billion?
Hey, I mean, uncle's low-key swagging, gang. You see, the RV side bag. You feel me?
That's a good question. The last 50?
And what was the play?
I stopped counting, Tommy,
Yeah?
because you do.
So was it a milestone that you tried to hit, or was it where you were conscious of it, like, boom, I hit it for the first time?
No, not really. I just knew I was always going to get there at some point.
First million about 23, first
Yeah.
billion about 50.
Yes, maybe a bit before.
Damn. Nah, gang, a billion is crazy money, gang. Took him 25 years from a million to get to a billion.
For that,
My days.
but you know, and then who knows where next?
Is there a yearly return you look for in an investment?
12 to 16% is the range that we look for.
And if you can consistently land those, you grow exponentially in your wealth.
Compound, yeah.
So that's roughly every like 4.5 years you double your money.
Double.
Pretty remarkable what compound interest can do.
It's great. It's what did Albert Einstein say?
I was just thinking.
The magic of compounding interest is truly the eighth wonder of the world. Didn't even understand it, gang, but
That
Yeah.
there's no more powerful force in the universe than compound interest.
Compounding, yeah.
One of the things I was always focused as a young guy was saving as much as I possibly could. So I remember I lived with my aunt and uncle for a year for free. I was investing
know
that
that.
money.
Yeah.
And I could have had my own apartment. I could have lived it up. I could have gone out.
Super
I didn't
smart.
go to bars. I didn't do anything else besides
Yeah.
work, sleep, work out. And I ended up using some of that money to buy my first property. It was a 4-unit building in Milwaukee because I know that it steamrolls. Once you get one,
Yeah.
yo. This is Tommy G back in the days. Hey, man, you can see that. Nah, bro, he was tougher, bro. He wasn't eating anything, gang.
then it helps you get two, and then all of a sudden you can start really
Very smart.
picking things up. But I think right now where the economy is, a lot of people watching this, where their frustration might be is, yes, I want to be in the mutual funds. I want to be in real estate, but right now I'm living so paycheck to paycheck that I don't even know how to get ahead.
I mean, you know, the first foundation of creating wealth is savings and paying yourself first. If someone was, let's say they're making $1,000 a week, if they were just to pay themselves first before anything else, that $100, would they really miss it that much? In creating wealth, you've got to have discipline.
Yeah, so it sounds like one thing you're saying is automate your savings. Like, for example, even if it's $50 a week, put it into
Yeah.
your Vanguard account, put it into your mutual
That's it.
funds, so it's already gone, you don't
Yeah.
miss it. Find a way to make
That's
it happen.
You have to do. No credit cards, because all you're doing is becoming enslaved to.
Do you
to the
leverage
interest.
debt to grow your wealth?
Always, you have to.
But not high interest credit cards.
No.
What are some books you found foundational to your thinking?
So the 3 main books that changed my life and made me what I am today is Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, everyone knows. How many people read it and applied the principles? Richest Man in Babylon. And the third one was Rich Dad Poor Dad. Napoleon Hill, everyone knows. How many people read it and applied the principles?
Too wealthy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he broke down the old paradigm, didn't he? That go to school, get a great education, get a job. You know, with that job, pay off the debt for getting that great education.
So what was your takeaway from that marketing meeting?
Good meeting. It always helps when, you know, they come highly recommended. You know, they're a public company. And if Mark and Charlie can help increase the sales of our tequila, I'm all in.
Next, Rob was having a lunch meeting with a heavy hitter tied to the richest families in India to discuss a $160 million development deal in Dubai. Unfortunately, the restaurant had a no filming policy, and partway through the meeting, Rob got a call that his TMZ interview was here, so he gathered up his family and went out to the reporter.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you in New York City. How are you? I mean, obviously the tequila's doing it pretty amazing right now. What was the goal of the tequila? Like, you know, there's a lot of celebrity tequilas out there. There's a lot of competition in the tequila world. What makes your
Nah, again, I can't lie. This is motion.
tequila different?
Better quality, 8 different expressions, 3 flavors that are amazing on their own or in cocktails.
Yeah. Since you guys are the family, you know, you've seen you guys on TV and stuff like that. When you guys go home, how do you guys turn off work and just have a regular family life? You know, is it constant business conversation, or what's the conversation at home?
We're a strong team. We're lucky in some ways. I've got an older brother, obviously 3 younger sisters. As you can tell, a lot more good looking than myself. But yeah, we work together as a team.
We're a very strong Christian family.
Well,
Just want to put that out there, Adam.
Well, very cool, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Good
Adam.
job, Lo.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait to see more places in New York having it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your time again. It's just.
So let us know what your plan is this week. I'd love to take you for dinner and have a drink.
Just got out of a lunch meeting, and it's crazy. I mean, you have these ultra wealthy people talking about deals, and a lot of it they're not even paying taxes. Like I learned that me
What?
and all my guys at the table pay more in taxes than some of these really, really wealthy businessmen that have hotels all around the world, businesses around the world. And it just makes me think it is a crazy system that the little guys are the ones paying the large portion of taxes with the big fish. They're just taking advantage of loopholes that are legal. But to think that I paid more in taxes than Donald Trump, I pay more in taxes than a multi-billionaire. I mean, it's a ridiculous thing to think. So I've
Nah, boy, that's crazy, gang.
now met 3 billionaires, and all of them work their ass off. Like you would think if you made $1 billion, you spend the rest of your life on a beach, you don't care. All of these guys I've met so far, they are 7 days a week working, building the next project, and I think it's almost like they treat business like a game. And I think you have to, if you're gonna be the Michael Jordan of business and become a billionaire, you have to be in the gym, practicing every single day. And for these guys, it's making deals, it's making investments, and it's growing their wealth. Is it fair to say that I probably pay more in taxes than you?
This might hurt.
But yes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely. No question about
every
it.
person.
I think the great Warren Buffett said the same thing. The average American pay more in taxes than he does, from a percentage standpoint, that is.
What do you think about that?
Well, from someone from my side of the coin, if you will, I think it's genius, because it's all about being smart and creating the right tax-efficient structures.
So
Not tax avoidance, tax efficient.
But let's demystify this. So part of it is because of where you invest, right? Like give some examples of places that are 0% tax places.
Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, Cayman Islands, British Virgin Islands.
Do you have properties in all of these places?
Yes, we do.
Wow. And so you're a big hotel and mixed use, like villa type of guy. That's one of your big plays.
One of the big plays, yeah.
So for someone that is a W-2 worker, is there any tax advice you can give them, or are you just playing in a different ballpark at the moment than they are?
Absolutely. They're just, they've got to get out of that.
So being an entrepreneur and leveraging the tax code, that's one of the keys to start to magnify wealth.
Very true.
How did you discover this?
Even down just to your home and your mortgage is a tax write-off. As long as you're, part of your bills it's classed as your office.
Your father was an upholsterer.
Correct.
How did you start to learn all of these business techniques and trades?
Well, books is always one, isn't it? Trainings, going to seminars, becoming more intelligent, more aware. But I think we said it earlier on, it's all down to discipline, taking action and doing what you've been taught.
We're going into the Ritz-Carlton, which your friend owns, and the cameras have to be low until we get to a meeting room, but it's going to be a pretty fancy, remarkable place once we get to a place where you can see it.
Gang, it's just work after work after work, business deal after business deal, gang. Boy. This is a lot, gang. But then, this is actually easier than work. But we're getting a job. It's pain in the ass, but I can't lie.
Can you tell us about how diversified you are, what industries you're in, where your wealth is concentrated?
40%, 20%, 15, 10. 40% real estate, 20% renewable energy, 15% index funds, 15% private equity, and 10% is hedge.
And is cash also in that 10%?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And
which is normally about 3%. We keep cash.
And which of these sectors are you most excited about right now?
Oh, always real estate, but this is a big play right now.
And what do you love about real estate?
The cash flow it gives you, but also on top of that, the asset appreciation.
Renewable energy?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So there we have holdings, wind farms, solar farms, battery storage, places like Puerto Rico, Spain, Italy, France.
I'm guessing there's incentives to invest into that as well.
Subsidies.
Green energy subsidies.
Yeah, and then, you know,
Bro, to get to this type of level, bro, you gotta have a insane network of connections, gang. Cause you can't do it alone, bro.
renewable energy is the next phase where fortunes are going to be made.
Are you good at saying, even if there's an opportunity that you can make a lot of money, backing off if it's not in your area of expertise?
Don't go near it, because then it becomes a gamble instead of a guarantee.
Index funds, that's a mixture of mutual and individual stocks?
Yeah, and gives you the compounded effect.
What is the best single investment you have ever made?
Definitely in the West Virginia coal mine.
Can you tell me what the input?
Like, bro is basically telling us the blueprint, gang. If you have things in your ears that you can't hear, gang, man, I don't know, it's a long day for you, gang, but then he basically said the blueprint, gang.
Funds are and what it potentially could make?
12 million in, and potentially anywhere between 1.5 and 5.4 at the current valuation.
Billion. Would you say there's a little bit of luck in something like that?
Of course it is, but you have to have the means and the funds ready to deploy in a great opportunity.
And what is the single greatest loss that you've experienced in business?
That would be down to having the wrong partners, trusting people that you cared about, and greed and jealousy got them to turn on you. You know, it's not every deal that you do makes you money, but if you win more than you lose, you know, and let the numbers look after themselves, you'll be okay.
Right now in the United States, there are people that look at billionaires as heroes, and there's some that look at them as villains. What do you make of that?
That only jealous people think that way. With money, a lot of good can be done. And I don't really care what people think. You know, we just keep going ahead. We have our principles, our disciplines, our techniques, our philosophies, and we just stick to that. And try and help people along the way, if we can.
What are some money-making techniques or inside tips that you could say to the audience?
Simple, isn't it? Pay yourself first. Put the money into investments. Create multiple streams of income as quick as you can. Learn, grow, be disciplined, and time will take anyone to wealth creation.
What was I gonna say?
We're gonna have to shoot Tommy for this because I can't be late on this next one.
Gotta move?
Yeah, we got to move.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Guys,
Sir.
ready?
Rob said he was considering buying one of his kids a penthouse in New York,
Damn.
so we cruised over for a showing. And as a simple Midwestern guy, I was interested to see what a luxury apartment in New York City looked like.
Now, gents, we gotta work hard so that our kids get this, gang. Imagine waking up on a random morning and be like, nah, my boy, let's go and get you a penthouse you deserve. Boy, that's motion, gang.
Christian and
Hey Christian, great to meet you. I'm Rob.
This is Rob.
Thank you.
Let's get started. Welcome to the building, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. You let me know how you want to. This is the great room. You have over 20-foot ceilings here and a triple exposure. So we're looking out west, south, and north as well. So we have this listed for rent at $50,000 a month. Pretty good deal for what it is.
I love the balcony.
So it's a
Balcony's
4-bedroom,
amazing.
4.5 bathroom.
360
You are currently in the primary wing.
So what's your role in the tequila?
So my role is the sales on that side. I've got a lot of friends over in California, the West Coast. It's all about people skills. If you
Oh, this is the son. I mean, he was taught well, gang. He was taught well. You can see he's looking up to his father, gang.
read all the books, you know, it's how to win friends and influence people, ask people questions, you know, everyone loves talking about themselves. You've got to remember in life you have to be humble. Remember where you came from. Obviously, it's not always where you're going, it's the journey, not the destination. And putting the right people together. You know, everyone's got strengths and weaknesses. You've got to understand what they are. You've got to learn them quick. And putting the right people in the right task, because we can't do everything.
Okay, so how long you been in this luxury real estate business?
This is my 11th year in the business.
views like this every single day is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Seeing here.
So this is the crown jewel of the building. This building was originally built as a condominium. So these were set to be sold. A property management company purchased the entire building, and this is now their crown jewel in their portfolio, on their East Coast portfolio.
So these are the World Trade Centers?
Is that the one?
That was the one that fell because of burning furniture. And there definitely weren't people on rooftops celebrating it.
think.
So his tequila company has a billboard that's going to pop up in about 4 or 5 minutes.
It's definitely not this, yeah.
But we're not sure where it is, and it's
Where's the
raining
hard-
buckets.
Damn, bruh. Damn, gang. Nah, boy, this is motion, bro.
How to build a $1 billion brand. Sometimes it takes.
Dog, I'm out here thinking, like, how much did he pay for his ad to be on the billboard, gang? Damn, boy.
Getting your shoes dirty to make some money in this business, eh?
Yeah, there it is. Welcome to New York, huh? Oh, this is UK weather.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should be used to this, right?
Yeah. But we don't go out in this. We're not mad enough to go out in this.
Well, you're mad, eh?
Leave that, you know. Pity, innit? We've been filming indoors. We should have done this.
It's a bunch of bullocks, I think. So tell me about a really low moment in your life and how you made it through.
No, a lot. The greatest low moment is obviously losing my dad. Never come to terms with it every day, you know.
How old were you when that happened?
7 years ago in February. So it still hurts.
Losing
Yeah.
a dad sucks, man, because you wish you could call him up. There's so much advice and questions and guidance.
Oh no. But my biggest regret is when I used to pull up at my mum and dad's, and Michelle would run in and talk to my mum for something, and my dad would.
Dog, y'all might be asking yourself that, why am I not yapping too much today? Gang, when big people, people with status, people with money, people you look up to, when they speaking, gang, gotta keep quiet and listen and open your ears so that you can indulge into the information, gang. I'm not here to play, gang. I'm here to cover some information, take the blueprint and do something, gang.
Come to the window, and I'd be too busy to get out the car and go in.
Yeah, I think death reminds us how precious this all is, and to think I haven't seen my mom too often. I've been too busy working, and I think, what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
so I actually am seeing my mom next week, but it is crazy that we could be too busy building our empire to see the most important people in our life.
And you blink, and they're not there, you know?
I feel what he said about his dad very strongly, and it makes me think how much more I'm going to prioritize seeing my mom, but then also business-wise. Every time I get to go home early to see my kid and my wife, my dog early, I take it because I know I'm going to blink and my boy's going to be in school, going to high school, going to college, out of the house. And if you don't dial into these moments, they pass you by. And I think that's the weird thing in life is we're all well aware of it, but it takes loss or it takes missing that for the.
Dog, I low-key feel like when you reach that status of like having money like that, bro, you will no longer value money the same way. Fair up way, you will need it to survive, but then you will no longer view it the same way again. It'll be like, you wouldn't die for money. Even someone comes and be like, hey, I kidnapped your daughter, hey, give me 1 million. But you wouldn't even think twice. You'd be like, hey, gang, take the 1M, you vote.
Message to hit home. So we're going back to Times Square. Rob's a family man and he wants to get the family.
So what I'm trying to say, gang, money is not everything, but then money can definitely buy you happiness. Don't listen to this dumbass telling you that money doesn't buy happiness. Man, shut the fuck up.
I'll see the billboard together, make it a nice moment. I think this is cool, prioritizing what's important, because it doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank, if you don't have anyone to share it with or anyone to love, money's pretty worthless, I think.
Exactly my point.
So, back into the rain to continue this adventure.
Gang, what's the point of getting rich alone, gang? What's the point?
Oh, it's coming now, isn't it?
Coming now.
Yeah! Naked Diablo.
Oh yeah, baby.
Come on.
For sure, this is his brother, gang. It's just that to enjoy the money, gang.
I think it's cool to try and involve your family in the business, because then you get to share it with them. You get to, like, I know I want my boy to be really educated on real estate and YouTube and how to handle money overall, because I want him to go out into this new world and be able to fend for himself and be able to make his own money. From what I hear, we got a cool segment coming for you next. We're gonna get in the Ubers and head to the next scene. We'll see you guys there.
Folks, I believe the early 2000s may very well have been the pinnacle of gangster rap. So at this next stop, Rob goes on the podcast of Tony Yayo, a famous member of the rap group G Unit that consisted of 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and Young Buck. Here's how it went.
So I think something that's important to highlight is, like, what I find interesting about you, Rob, is, like, what time did you wake up this morning?
3 a.m.
The fuck?
3 a.m.?
Local time.
Okay, so you've been hustling around the clock.
Dog, mind you, this is all in one day, gang. All in one day, gang. I mean, though, you're working and enjoying life at the same time.
This is a level of dedication I think a lot of people wouldn't have to their job, and I guess there's a reason why he's getting deals to his phone, investing in companies, buying properties across the world. Just interesting to see into this world, because I think we hear about billionaires and we picture them just at home, stacking their money, swimming in a bathtub of dollars, but everyone that I've met so far that's a billionaire has a extremely structured, busy day, and they work a lot of hours.
Yeah, I mean, no, not yet. Mm-hmm. Sounds powerful, like the Fitzpatrick family.
That's it. Tommy, you meant to sip it. You meant to sip it, not shoot it, you know?
That was some Wisconsin boy stuff.
Oh,
right there.
okay. Yeah.
That's good. Most of the time when I drink tequila, it makes me make a face. I didn't even make a face
No,
for that.
you won't do, because that is smooth and brilliant.
Ooh, I'm back in action, okay? I'm gonna have one more of those, dude.
Oh, have you tried it or not? Not yet. Which one?
Yeah, come on, let's partake. Let's have.
Yeah, just gotta.
Being a little bit of a wild chap.
He's drinking it all. Shit. Yeah, so I speak at the 1640 family office. Okay. Out there. So
See,
if you
just
don't
got
get the
done. It's like a
helicopter,
15, 16 hour day.
takes forever to get
Trying to
there.
do another deal. That's how
The
this guy
drive
operates.
is horrendous. Good thing there is.
I had a great
Appreciate it.
time. I had a great time.
What we had set up, Tommy, a couple of weeks ago, could have been a bit more spectacular than today, because the snowstorm and shit got in the way a bit.
But we still got action. We still got deals.
Yeah.
And to me, my message for everyone out there is take inspiration from this. Whatever journey you're on, hustling, making moves, like the way you operate, you're working 7 days a week because you're excited about life. Me too. That's the same way I
We
operate.
just don't know how long you've got.
Yes. So the mission of life is to find something that you're excited about, do it well, knock it out of the park. And that could be anything that you're into. So back home, get moving, get hustling, rock and roll.
The reason why I like this video, gang, is that, like, it basically showed us the real day in the life of a billionaire. Because most of us are only focused on the glitz and glamour part, but then we don't know what actually takes for you to obtain such, what can I say, such events. And yeah, you gave me. Yeah, bro.
Cheers.
So, yeah, man.
Cheers.
See you guys next week.
Gotta grind, gang. Hey, man. What the fuck? Hey, man, W video. Love and peace. Deuces.